But do you sometimes clash with your husband on what you want to do and what he believes in and what you believe in when it comes to the kids and ABCD?
I think most definitely it would be so the boss that like if I say, no, we don't, we just like we flow, no.
Yeah.
Because we're different people, brought up in two different environments. And, that's the first thing you need to remember when you're married. You're bringing two different people, two different backgrounds, different way of doing things. One will, roll the tissue this way, the other one will roll. It's the same conversation. The toothpaste, you squeeze it in the middle, the other one at the end.
bottom,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's the same thing even with raising kids. There's sometimes when we do clash. However, one thing I love and appreciate is I married someone that we have a lot of common values.
Oh, nice.
Like we're both, Christ-centered in our lives, like the way we're brought up. So because of our common values, I think the in terms of where we clash, I can say they're not very. They're there, but they're not very huge in terms of your different perspectives because of your common values. So we know what we want, how we want to raise our kids. We want them raised, especially, according to the Word of God, and that's our basis. So it helps a lot. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, obviously, when you look at parenting these days and technology, what are your thoughts on that? Because, I mean, before the break, we did talk about how it almost seems as if gadgets are raising our children.
Yeah.
Like if you take away the iPad, are you going to play with your daughter? If you take away the iPhone, are you going to play with your son? How do you feel about
it? So for me, it's actually two things, because I'm dealing with it personally as Mutali, because I would find myself, because Wild Woman is online and there's a lot I used to do. Vodafone Jump was online.
Exactly.
So most of the time she wouldn't understand why my work had a lot to do with me being on my phone and on my laptop. So children learn by seeing more than what they hear.
Yeah.
So I noticed she was always she would be okay when we're having a conversation and she's also on her tablet, because she sees that from me as well. So I also had to start, and I'm still doing. It's not something that I've perfected yet. At times I'm still on my phone by friends and she's like, hey, it's time, let's watch a movie. It's time for, she actually has that. So technology is something that you need to manage, not just for your kids, it's also for you as a parent, because sometimes we get so consumed that we're not even paying attention to our kids. And then for them, the challenge is they have this relationship to so much exciting content online, beneficial and also detrimental. So you have to be careful, because I started to notice the games that I'll download for her.
Yeah.
When I'm watching with her, they're okay, but then they would have these weird pop-ups.
Yes.
And then it leads to something else.
Yeah.
And you're just like, wait, why is that? Isn't this a game? But why is this guy kissing this
It's
girl?
adult content.
Or why is, stabbing and this blood splashing. And you're just like, from this innocent ABCD game, it transitions into all of that. So you have to monitor.
Tuvwange lifestyle.